Hey Hunters, Crayon here, and in this video we are going to try and unlock 2 text messages from each of our allies by having them fight with us until they use up all of their HP. This is doable in any battlefield like the Deepspace Trials, the Abyssal Chaos, or the Bounty Hunt, but the easiest way that you can trigger these text messages is through the training room. When you are there, select Freestyle, and under that select Sustained Battle. Here you will face multiple waves of Wanderers within 10 minutes, so you will have longer battle time compared to every other battlefield, which means we will have better chances of unlocking those text messages by fighting here. For this task, we need Wanderers to make damage when they attack, so you have to use your weakest memory cards possible, use only one solar card, and also just one lunar card, preferably the weakest you can find. This is to make sure that your ally won't be too strong for the Wanderers. Alright, so in the battlefield, this is your MC's HP, and this one is your ally's HP. The goal is to have our ally take hits until his HP is down to 0. One text message will trigger when your ally's HP is less than 20%, and another one will trigger when they are fighting with less than 10% HP. But you also have to be aware of your MC's HP because we wouldn't want her to perish before our ally, so dodging here is more important than attacking. Although during the early waves, I would suggest helping your ally attack some of the Wanderers so that you can clear waves faster and you can fight with the stronger Wanderers before the time runs out. You can play these in manual or in auto mode, however I strongly suggest playing it in manual so you will have complete control over MC's movements, especially when it comes to dodging at the right time. Alright, so I'm in the 8th wave and this Wanderer seems to be already stronger than Sylus. If you happen to be using ranked up cards, then your stronger Wanderers might appear in later waves. Just pay attention to your ally's HP. When he is starting to take hits, then the Wanderer is probably stronger than him, and that's the time for you to move as far away from the fight as possible. Let your ally do all the fighting and just wait for his HP to drop. This is to make sure that MC doesn't deal any more damage that could zero her HP, and also to make sure that the Wanderers will only be focused on attacking your ally. Wave 8 Wanderers can already do a lot of damage if you are using weak cards at the start, so make sure to keep your distance from them, stay at the farthest corner from where the fight is happening, and be ready to dodge just in case an attack comes your way. Okay, so these combat tips works the same way with every ally, so you can just switch to another ally and do everything we did here over again. Once your ally hits 0 HP, the training will come to an end, but in the training room it will always register the fight as victory. Now we can go back to our home screen and wait for our ally to send us the text messages. For Sylus, this will unlock the teamwork training text message for fighting with less than 20% HP. And also the full recovery text message for fighting with less than 10% HP. For Caleb, this will unlock the combat code text message for fighting with less than 20% HP. And it will also unlock the bow ties text message for fighting with less than 10% HP. For Xavier, this will unlock the nutrition text message for fighting with less than 20% HP. And it will also unlock the I won't dodge text message for fighting with less than 10% HP. For Zayne, this will unlock the CPR text message for fighting with less than 20% HP. And the new strat text message for fighting with less than 10% HP. And lastly, for Rafayel, this will unlock the narrowly escaped text message for fighting with less than 20% HP. And the combat rating text message for fighting with less than 10% HP. Alright, that's about it, hunters. I hope you had fun with this video. If you find this helpful, don't forget to tap on the like and subscribe button. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our future Love and Deep Space uploads. Happy gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.